And a good day to you. It's today's QiRanger report focusing on some really interesting health-related news. First up, the United States government has made a slight concession in the flu-related autism case that I mentioned a few days ago. While the U.S. government hasn't come out and said that the mercury preservative in the flu vaccination caused the young girl's autism, they have made the concession that they will pay for her health care. Now, this brings into light further information that has come out about the mercury preservative in these flu shots that may cause other medical problems down the road. Now, with the CDC undertaking the presumption that possibly in the future they will mandate or recommend flu vaccinations for all children aged 6 months to 18 years of age, this really becomes important when contemplating and thinking about whether or not to give your children a vaccine. More research definitely needs to be done on whether or not there is a direct link to autism and other illnesses when giving vaccines to children. Second up, the AP has reported that trace amounts of prescription and non-prescription medication have been found in drinking water throughout the United States. Now, what's important to keep in mind is that typically when you report particles, it's in parts per million, ppm. This report states that the concentration is in parts per billion with a B or parts per trillion with a T, meaning that it's very minute trace amounts. Now, it is important to realize that these are prescription drugs and non-prescription drugs. Now, why is this getting into the drinking water? Well, you see, when we take in medication, whether it be prescription, non-prescription, even vitamins, our body only absorbs so much and then we excrete it when we go to the bathroom. Think about it. If you're taking one of these mega horse pill vitamins, the huge pills that burn when it goes down your throats, your body isn't going to be able to assimilate all the material that's in there. And what happens a few hours later is when you go to the bathroom, your urine becomes this electrolyte, massive chartreuse, neon green sometimes. And that's all the stuff that your body's not taking in. It's all the stuff that you're putting back out into the environment. So as it flushes through the sewer system, it gets treated and then dumped out into the wild and it seeps into the groundwater. Now, it's unknown what effect this has when you drink water. It's unknown what effect this has to the environment. But it does speak volumes as to the way our society is being medicated, whether through over-the-counter means or through prescriptions with our physicians. A lot of care really needs to be made in keeping track of what we actually put into our body. Thousands of years ago, you didn't take a pill, you just went to the master and got some tea, and that did the trick. And finally, we're going to talk about the bird flu. Now, Indonesia has been ravaged by the bird flu. Last year alone, they had well over 100 deaths, and they continue to be afflicted by this deadly disease. Now, they've been able to isolate several different intact viruses that are, in fact, the bird flu. Now, previously, they were going to hold all these viruses and do all the research for a vaccine themselves, but they have recently acknowledged that they will give between 12 and 15 samples to the World Health Organization. Now, this is important because I'm all for Indonesia keeping the viruses themselves. They've been ravaged by the disease, and with the economic upheaval they had in 1997, this can actually restart and really boost their economy. But at the same time, if the bird flu mutates into a person-to-person virus, we're looking at a worldwide pandemic. So Indonesia is definitely doing the right thing by sharing the samples and allowing other companies to research a vaccine. Anyway, that's today's news. Hope you have a great day. We'll talk to you later.